it's really important to do a few things to make spaces around you more gender inclusive, more queer friendly, because it's as if the queer people are outside the community, they have to go and make a separate community, but actually we exist among you. We are all together in this. You don't know how many queer people you would be positively impacting, how many people around you might be waiting to come out but are not getting the safe space to come out or explore their gender or sexuality. So you don't know who you're helping, and it's not even a favor, it's a basic responsibility to make spaces around you more inclusive for different abilities, like differently able people, for different races, genders, religions, minorities, and everything. It's not a favor that you're doing to somebody. It's just as simple as and plain as kindness, as not leaving somebody behind, not abandoning people. It's just like that. So here are a few things you can do. One, if you ever make a form, please include others. At least, I know that there's so many other genders that you cannot make like a long list. If you can, great, but Facebook has announced like 34 or 52 genders, so I don't expect you to have all 52 genders listed, and it can confuse people a lot. You don't need all that. At least me as a gender fluid person, I feel comfortable. This is my opinion. Maybe someone else who's queer will tell you something different, but I feel comfortable when there's at least male, female, others, and space for me to fill in. I can write my gender. You don't have to guess my gender. Just leave space. And others, matlab, uh, don't leave it khali. Like, don't leave it like none of the above. There's some that completely exclude us. They say other. Other may, it doesn't give me a chance to write. It just says you are not male, you are not female, you don't matter. It feels like that. So please write others and give some space, a blank for someone to fill in. So that's something you can do when you're writing emails or your Instagram bio or captions and stuff. When you introduce yourself, even in a WhatsApp group or wherever, try to write your pronouns in the bracket. Pratishtha Patni, bracket में she or they, or he, she or they, or he and him, she and her, bracket में लिख के introduce yourself. At the end of your email or when you're signing your name, you can write your pronouns in the bottom or side beside your name. This initiates the conversation on pronouns. Even cisgender heterosexual people have pronouns, but it just makes it more open and easy for people to share their pronouns. If I'm the only one telling their pronouns, it's awkward, but if everyone's telling their pronouns, I can easily add mine. So open the conversation for pronouns, share with people. People might ask you, why did you write that? And that's how you can educate people that some people don't relate to their biological gender or gender assigned at birth. You can read more about these. These are keywords that you can look up on Google. Why people want to tell their pronouns, and you can watch videos on it. This is just a starting of the conversation. You can research on your own. I don't know, like, if someone's telling you a little bit of information, please don't bombard them for all the information and ask them everything that you want to know. There are things that you can Google. Please Google those. If it's really personal or really specific, then I would love to answer. But if it's Googleable, please try to Google. Googleable. So that's there. So why pronouns matter, why is it important to put them out, why should we talk about this is all definitely there on the internet, YouTube and Google and Instagram, everywhere you will get answers to that. um, these are two things to make spaces more inclusive. Three, you can use they rather than just saying he all the time or he or she. You can say they. He or she can come whenever they want, they can come whenever they want. Even in our texts, like he or she might feel bad, they they try to use they because that's more inclusive. Like when you say he or she, बाई जेंडर पीपल कहाँ आते हैं उसमें, जेंडर फ्लूइड कहाँ आते हैं. It's going along with the idea that gender is binary. It's going either you're male or you're female. It doesn't give any room for the rainbow in between. It's just black or white. You accept the rainbow, you include the rainbow in your day-to-day conversation. The same they, for everyone who's in the middle, who's not sure, who's figuring out, who's, just anywhere on the spectrum and not just on one side. um Agender people, um uh There is this. There are people with male and female genitalia. They have both, like say breasts and penises, for example. Where will those people come if you say he or she? Intersex. That's called intersex. Intersex people. When you say they, you include everybody. So that's a third point. Fourth is, let's let's not judge people who have tattoos or colored hair, or boys who wear skirts, or girls who get boycotts. Let's not. I don't even think it should be called a boycott, to be honest. That means that I'm a girl, I'm not supposed to be doing this, but I'm doing something that boys do by getting a boycott. Let's normalize these things. Let's not judge somebody. Let's not judge a guy for wearing a skirt, for example, like I said, or a nail polish, or putting makeup. Let's not judge a girl who doesn't want to dress up or who wants to dress up. Or just let people be, I think. So you build the tolerance by exploring your thoughts and ideas about it. You build the tolerance by mm, talking more about it. Why do you think you have an opinion on someone else's hair color? Why does someone's tattoo affect you? Why does someone's girly style bother you? Why is someone boyish? Why do you need them to be girly or boyish? Like, what is it in you that is getting affected? So look inwards, try to understand where your belief system comes from, explore it, understand it, and let go of it. When you figure it out, let go of that judgment. So it's important to have these conversations freely. Maybe you don't need it, but if someone else around you needs it, wouldn't you do it for them? You have a voice, you have a clear voice, use it for somebody. And these are small things, okay? I'm not asking you to pay tax. I'm not asking you to travel somewhere and give donations. I'm not asking for all that. I'm just saying, use these small things in your day-to-day language, in your forms, in your existence, in your lifestyle, which will literally take 2 minutes of your time. It will take practice, yes, but once you get the practice, it's just a part of your life, and it will make a lot of difference to somebody who's having difficulty feeling included in society in general. People who feel suicidal because they don't know where they belong, you're doing this for them. Just let's be together in this. So that's what I wanted to talk about. Thank you for listening.